question is, how are you going to show up? How are you going to show up today? That's the question I have to ask you today. Right now, it is day 6 of 2021. Day 6 of 2021. Tomorrow, we would have already had 7 days. 7 days within this new year. And do you believe that there are some people who have already gotten so comfortable with the new year that they're doing exactly what they did last year at the same time? Okay? There are people who are doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing. And really on December 31st, they mentioned that this was going to be a different year. They mentioned that this is going to be a different year, but unfortunately, they're not doing anything different. Okay? If you're going to win in 2021, you're going to have to be deliberate. You're going to have to be intentional. You're going to have to engage yourself in different practices. Okay? You get to decide how you show up on a daily basis. Don't allow external factors to over-dominate how you live. Learn to work on the inside and get the inside together to a point where you're showing up every day and you're saying, you know what, I'm becoming better because I've decided to make sure that how I show up every day is working for me, not against me. It is so unfortunate that on day 6, y'all, on day 6, there are people who are going through the motion just as they went through the motion in 2020, just as they did in 2019, just as they did in 2018. I'm here to wake you up and tell you you're supposed to be about creating a life that you can now be proud of and that literally puts you in a position that glorifies the Father. You have been given a day. You've been given a new week. You've been given another year. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with the year that has been given to you? You know, every day when you wake up, you get to decide how you're going to show up. You get to decide what you're going to be about. The unfortunate thing is, most of us are not paying attention. We're not paying attention because we have not captured how valuable a day is. A day is valuable, ladies and gentlemen. A day wasted is a day you'll never have again. You know what I think about? I think about the fact that at 45 years old, the clock is ticking for me. The clock is ticking. And one day I will be no more. And my question to me, as I am providing the same questions to my coaching clients, is, are you giving yourself a chance to live the life you're supposed to live? Or are you just going through the motion? Are you allowing television to program you in a way that's causing you to live below your potential and causing you to just fit in with the masses? You are not, listen, you were not created to fit in with the crowd. You were created to stand out. You were created to identify the thing that you came into this world with. And your goal is to maximize that to the fullest. Come on. My goal in life is to become the best version of myself. My goal in life is to give of service to humanity at the highest level possible. At the highest level. So every day you got to show up. Every day you got to show up. You got to tell yourself, I have to decide to show up every day. Every day I have to be responsible with managing my time well. I have to be responsible with managing my time. If I want my life to change for the better, then I'm going to have to engage in practices that's going to make my life better. I can't keep doing, ladies and gentlemen, I can't keep doing the same thing and expecting a different results. You say, Ricardo, you're still on the same message. Yes. Repetition is the mother of learning. I am wanting to help you to realize that if you keep doing what you're doing, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. There are people who want a better life, but they keep doing the same thing and they're wanting a better life. When you get up in the morning, you got to get up and you got to start telling yourself, how can I improve on my mornings? How can I improve within my day? How can I best take care of my health? How can I make sure that my money isn't funny? The older I get, the more I should find myself being more comfortable in how I can work with the money that I've acquired up to this point. You and I get to decide every day if we're going to improve enough so that over time life gets better, not more difficult. Some people are increasing in age, but they're not improving with age. You've got to declare, I am going to improve with age. I'm going to improve with age. This year, God's willing, I'll be turning 46 years old. I want to improve with age. Can I get you to say that with me? I am going to improve with age. I'm going to age well. Well, you're never going to age well if you don't learn how to take advantage of what has been given to you in that of a day. You've been given a day. You've been given a week. You've been given a month. You've been given a new year. And if you live continuously loosely with the days that you've been given, it's going to come back and bite you. It's going to come back in the form of regret. And you know what I've discovered? I've discovered that regret is a sorry place to live. I've discovered that there are people who are living but not learning. I refuse to live and not learn. Write that down for me. I refuse to live and not learn. I need you to capture that. I refuse to live and not learn. Why, Ricardo? Why? Because here's the deal. Everything's changing. And the more you refuse to learn, the more you stay stagnant. The more you refuse to learn, the more you disengage yourself with the appropriate changes that's necessary to live life effectively. I am not going to just exist. I'm going to improve. 2021 will be the year for winning for everyone who understands that winning requires intentional engagement. Okay? Winning requires an intentional engagement. So what I'm saying is, first and foremost, you got to tell yourself, I refuse to live and not learn. Well, you know what? I went to school a few years ago. You know, you went to school so that they could teach you how to get a job. I'm telling you, you now got to learn how to live. You got to now learn how to get the appropriate information so that life can have meaning for you. Because if you're living and you don't feel as though your life has meaning, it could be that you're informed, you know something, but you don't know something in relation to the area that you really need to know it, and that is about your life. You may be skilled for your career, but you're not skilled for your life. Your goal is to become skilled when it comes to your life matters as well. You want to become highly informed in relations to everything that relates to you becoming the best you. If you are sick and tired of being broke, you better start learning about money. If you're sick and tired of being sick in your body, you better start learning about your health. If you're sick and tired of having friends who are taking advantage of you, you better get to the point of learning how to study people. You got to know that some people come to help and some people come to hurt. And you better know that if people are continuously hurting you, you're not learning. You're not learning. You're not studying. You're not paying attention. So the test shows up in how people deal with you. And repeatedly, you're finding yourself dealing with the same test, but you're not taking the time to learn. I refuse to live and not learn. Why is it so important to learn, Ricardo? Because I want to win. I want to win. I want to win in every area of my life. Could I get about 6 of you to declare that right now? I want to win in every area of my life. And in some areas of my life, I notice I am not winning. I'm not winning. I have not passed the tests. I have not been studying for the exam because life is going to test me and it's going to reveal where I'm good and where I'm not, and where I've given attention and where I've failed to give attention. And you got to know You're not supposed to just keep getting older. Come on. You're not supposed to just keep getting older. I'm going to keep pushing this message because there are too many people who are not living life effectively, and you're on a mission to live for a long time. But if you're not discovering how to live life to the fullest, oh me, oh my, to find yourself with age without improving is to simply live a long, frustrating life. That's not God's intent for you. You're supposed to have the joy and the peace that passes all understanding. I want to win in every area of my life. And the only way I'm going to win in every area of my life is I'm going to have to pay attention. Because if I keep doing the same thing, I'm going to keep getting the same results. Someone asked me the other day, I saw that the last 3 times you came to our office, you had the same book in your hands. It's been 3 months. I carried the same book into the same office. They said, why? I said, because I refuse to put this book down until I extract all that I need from this book. I said, there's so much in this book. Some people just read to be able to say, I finished the book. Some people needs to go back like I've been going back on what have I been doing. I've been saying, I'm going to keep reading this. I'm going to underline it. I'm going to study it. I'm going to get into the very core of this because I want what this book is talking about. I want what this book is talking about. Some of you guys, you've seen my book, Effective Living. You haven't ordered the book yet. Some of you have ordered it. You read through it just to simply read. Let me see what Ricardo was talking about. But you may need to pick that book back up and say, listen, I like this mandate that this brother is on. He's talking about creating a life you don't need a vacation from. Get to the point where you start to realize 2021 will be the year for winning, but it's going to be the year for those who decide to win by being intentional about what they do, because winners aren't loosely engaged with life. Winners are intentional about how they show up in life, how they engage themselves. So if you want to win with your money, you're going to have to do something different with your money. If you're wanting to win with people, if you're wanting to win and take control of your health, I'm here today to tell you, you can do it. 2021 will be the year for winning. Unfortunately, we're on day 6, and there are people doing the same thing and expecting a different result. That's so unfortunate. Tag someone today and tell them, listen to this brother. He's on to something. You get to decide. You get to decide. You get to decide every day how you're going to show up and tell yourself, I'm not going to lose a day. Write this down. Days are expensive. Write that down. Days are expensive. So you don't have time to waste. You don't have time to waste. You have to be responsible with the time that you have been given, and you got to engage yourself with that type of tenacity and that drive, that determination that says, I'm coming for all that's mine. I'm going to put in the work to become the person that I was destined to be. The rest of my life is going to be the best of my life. This is the year for me to win in every area. Let me say that again. This is the year for me to win in every area. Don't allow yourself to lose a week and you don't extract from that week what you could be getting from a week that brings about massive value that will cross over into next week, which will then make another phenomenal week. And before you know it, you need to be able to say the month of January has been amazing. I got up in the morning with determination and I laid down at night with satisfaction. I gave it my best. Every day, decide to give it your best. Every day, decide to give it your best. Someone is going to walk out of 2021 winning in every area of their life. Your question needs to be, why not me? Someone is going to walk out of 2021 having crushed it in every area, in their career. Took control of their health, took control of their finances, took control of their minds. Let go. They decided to let go of the past. They decided to take responsibility for their life. And they say, listen, I'm coming into this year and I'm going to work these days to the fullest because I understand days are expensive. I'm not going to waste my day. I'm going to maximize my days. I'm going to extract all that I'm supposed to extract out of my days because I want to win. 2021 will be the year for winning in every area of my life. Declare it every day. 47 days, make it your mantra. 2021 will be the year for winning. Winning where? In every area of my life. I'm Coach Ricardo Miller reminding you, you are responsible for creating the life you desire. Go ahead and read my book. If you haven't gotten it, get it. If you have it, read it again. I promise you, the stuff that's in that book is going to help you to do what you need to do to move to the next level. Have a phenomenal day, guys. Don't forget, share this with someone. Bye-bye.